Recap, same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Michael Kopech has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Ball, that's in.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You talk about setting the tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Rizzo.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third, the second baseman.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
0-1. Jackie Robinson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One and one to Schwarber. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His third home run of this series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
1 ball, 2
Ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A.J. Burnett gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ray.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby.
Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So here's Yoan Moncada. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Burnett's ready and delivers. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that retires the side.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Standing in now, Andy Tyler. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Cubs are down quiet. Last half of the second set to go. Here comes the first baseman, A.J. Reed. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Soto.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Burnett, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be a...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Andres Pereira, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Fly ball out toward right field. Encarnacion is there to put it away for route number 1.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Kyle Schwarber.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The third baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Encarnacion is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top. Digging in, Mike Piazza as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Fouled off. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Ray. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Andy Tyler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's inside. That's
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit hard on the ground to first.
Reed brings it in.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 1.
So digging in now, Andres Guerrero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. Outside.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Into the box, Ian Happ.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning.
Swanson.
Now here's the pitch.
Hee-haw.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the
third
Cuban
baseman.
import, Yohan Moncada. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a
The
pitcher
designated hitter.
that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Kenny
1 and 0.
Davis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
John Means takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
John Means.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Moncada has it. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. A.J. Reed is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And a sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Now
you can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Juan Soto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out at a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the strike.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ball 2.
That's in. Ball.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Raul Gomez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 9, Raul Gomez.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again. Andy Tyler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside ball.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That missed. That's the ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Gomez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Andres Ferreira. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball called for strike two. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Ray. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Raul Gomez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now
Riding into the box, Nick Madrigal. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Andrew Knapp is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 17, Andrew Knapp.
David Bodie is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Now the pitch.
Playing first base, number 13.
Burnett right back at it as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nod.
In now, Corey Ray. As it's grounded sharply to first. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting,
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it appears that'll do it for A.J. Burnett. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
So a runner at
The
second,
third
2
baseman.
down now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Now here it comes.
No, that's outside.
Hey, you
Ball.
want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Now it'll be the
The
Cubs
designated
DH. Anthony Rizzo. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 4 for 14. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. High in the air out to center field. Ray is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1
1-1.
ball, no strike.
Two and 0 now.
No, that missed.
4 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Davis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he got him swinging. Kenny
Now
Davis
batting, first
sent
baseman,
packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
Reed.
Hit hard on the ground at first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here now is Juan Soto. He
Juan.
steps in off a base hit in his last
Soto.
at-bat. In there, strike 1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Ferrar Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
So now to the plate, Raul Gomez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He goes to first. Touché, sir.
Now
a really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training, PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 1. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher,
Pete Sy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 15, Pete Sy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. And that one is gone.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Corey Ray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Gomez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate,
Shortstop,
Dansby Swanson. He could
Dansby.
really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 5-2. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. David Bodie stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
To the plate now, Andres Torrero, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Bodie isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up for the track to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, Kenny Davis standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And
Now
here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And that's in there for strike one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that does it. The Cubbies have won the World Series.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.